There are people who are smarter than me that will be able to explain this better than I can. But this is what I would call...
Welcome back to Dastardly Hamster, where we try to convert each other into fans of our favorite bands. Liam, today is a special day for me because I'm about to introduce you to my favorite band, Lamb of God. They've been my favorite band for about 20 years. They have been so impactful in my life. I've been to 2 concerts, and they were some of the greatest experiences of my life. I am worried that you won't like them as much as I do. I've been waiting for a while to show them to you, and I hope that you like it. If you do, then I get to show you a second song by Lamb of God. We finished listening to Vivaldi's Storm by 2 cellos, which is a classical piece. I thought it would be a good primer for you to see the parallels between modern metal music and the inspiration that they clearly got from classical music. Since, you're maybe not so much into screaming metal as I am, I'm hoping that having heard that classical music will make the bridge a little bit easier for you.
I feel like I've liked a lot of songs with screaming in it, some of them that I've given to you. So unless this is like really different type of screaming. Okay. First thing I noticed, this is only 3.5 minutes. Great. I was not expecting that. I was expecting you to give me something that was like 8 minutes. So you know that I like shorter songs because
Yes.
I do like punk rock. So I appreciate you giving me a shorter song here.
It's also one of my favorites because it reminds me so much of that piece from Vivaldi.
Okay, so before we go into the vocals. So I really like that intro. It started like super aggressive, which I think is a great way to start a song. Pulled back a little bit, but not much, just a little bit. Let us just take it in a bit. The river unbound to be found in. A road chosen bound for the hang. When I'm blinded, I think I see everything. Convincing myself again. This God that I worship. This demon I blame. Conspire is one exactly the same. It's exactly the same. This is... There are people who are smarter than me that will be able to explain this better than I can. But this is what I would call metal screaming. And I differentiate it from punk screaming. And it's a different type of screaming. And I much prefer the punk screaming. But it still sounds good. Can anybody in the comments help better articulate what I'm talking about? Is there a different technique for metal screaming and punk screaming? It's hard to explain it in words, but like hearing it, like I instantly know, okay, that is a metal singer. Even if there was no instrumentation and they sung like that, I would think metal singer. Well, if they did a different type of screaming, I would think punk singer. Help me figure out why that is. I don't know why.
I don't listen to enough punk where I would feel comfortable answering that question, but I will let you know that, in my opinion, the vocalist of Lamb of God, Randy Blythe, is uniquely skilled in screaming. He has so much depth and so much range just in screaming, and he's also known for enunciating the words really well.
like how he sings Lost. He goes, Lost. I appreciated that was heavy and quick. That part brought in those punk elements that I like. The singer, again, it's more of a metal scream than a punk scream, and I prefer the punk scream. For that reason, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5, but I still thought it was really good.
Okay. I'll take it. For me, this song sounds like a sequel to the Vivaldi song because it gives me the exact same feeling of a bird caught in a storm. I personally think that when you're editing these videos, you will hear the similarities. For me, this is one of my favorite Lamb of God songs. The parallels that I hear between this and the Vivaldi song, my favorite classical song or classical piece, the speed, that hectic, panicked feeling, the variety of the vocalizations. The singer is just able to kick out so many different sounds with just his one vocal instrument. For me, I listen to this, I have all of the same feelings as if I'm listening to classical music. Well, that's it for us, Hamsters. Spin your wheels down to that subscribe button
And give us a dastardly thumbs up.